Rock Sports Network presentation.
The Herr Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week on Rock Sports Network as we welcome you to LeBeau Field here at Hilton, where tonight the Cadets getting their opening win last night over Pittsford. The Cadets hosting the Raiders of Fairport. This is the season opener for Fairport. Good evening, Gene Battaglia with you, as you couldn't ask for a better setting here tonight in this instance, and really right now that rainbow's starting to fade. About 10 minutes ago, the rain had passed, and we had a double rainbow as bright as you could imagine, and certainly a nice picturesque setting here tonight in Hilton. Both teams coming out for the coin toss, as Hilton in the home red tonight, Fairport in the visiting white jerseys with the red pants. Justin Tucker is the head coach of Fairport. This is a Fairport team that brings back 18 players last year, having the modified program also bumping up 8 players, so certainly some veteran experience on this Fairport team. Same deal with Hilton. Hilton graduated 5, but there are 2 players on Hilton tonight, the next generation that we'll be calling tonight, that are in the 8th grade. There'll be Elena Velez as well as Amaya Miles. Maya Hammond is the other 8th grader. Miles, a sophomore. The head coach, Dave Marine of Hilton. Again, Hilton 1-0, getting the win last night. 26-20 on the road at Pittsford, and that's not ideal to play back-to-back nights. That's also a storyline here at in Hilton. Apparently, it was really snowing on Tuesday, and that's what you're going to get in the month of April sometimes. And rather than play in frigid conditions like that, there are guidelines. So that game was moved to Wednesday, and that game being played in Pittsford with Hilton coming away with the win. There are 5 teams this year in Class A. Well, there's a lot of teams overall, certainly, as flag football exploding in Section 5 and across New York State. Hilton and Fairport, you also have the Padilla School, Franklin, Penfield, and Edison being the other school as well. So certainly these are 2 of the top contenders here in a Class A field. That isn't a few years for him on the other side. Mark Mazzetti as your umpire. Linesman is Tom Brown. And we appreciate the work the officials do. And with this sport exploding, if you ever thought about becoming an official, the good folks at Section 5 would love to hear from you. Certainly they could use your help. So we don't have kickoffs, of course, in flag football, and it's not 1st and 10, it's 1st and zone. There's some nuances here. It'll be Hilton to start off. First in zone at their own 25. And this will be the option play, the scoop underneath, and the pull will be good up to about the 33-yard line. That's Amaya Miles getting the call there, the sophomore, number 23.
Amaya Miles on the carry for the Cadets. Gain of 3 on the play.
So a 3-yard gain.
Bring up 2nd down.
Miles snapping it. And there's the end around. This is the fun part. You can really come up with creative plays. Nice move, and then the pull on the far side up to the 38-yard line. And you hand back the pull back to your opponent. Julia Martinelli for Fairport on the pull. 3rd down and 11. The direct keeper, there's the option. And, the pull didn't happen. And that'll be good enough for the 1st down. Paige Dean, who's listed as athlete/linebacker. She'll be headed to Roberts Wesleyan as Dean gets that 1st down.
Dean gives it up for the 1st down. 1st down inside Red Raider territory.
Crossing into Fairport territory. We're just underway. The Herr Auto Group Game of the Week here tonight in Hilton. The snap, and will this be our first pass attempt of the day? Yes, and Not able to pull it in was Nelia Ramos, the sophomore, to bring up second end zone. Today's game brought to you by the West Herr Automotive Group, where affordable doesn't have to be impossible. Start shopping for your next ride today at westherr.com. Choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. West Herr will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge. And they get you affordability monthly payment that you've been looking for. Welcome to West Herr, New York.
Number 18, Emily McGowan on the stop. Number 11, Paige Jean.
Emily McGowan with the pull for Fairport. Now it's third down and long. 3rd and 14 to gain the line. The line you've got to gain to is about the 30. Here's the pass near side, and evading one pull, baiting another. Look at these moves by Nelia Ramos.
Number 15, Avery Lucy once again on the stop. Pass complete to number 1, Nelia Ramos of the Cadets.
Ramos getting 15 yards on that play as we take another look. Joel Balthaser, our fine director tonight on Rock Sports Net. That's the fun part of flag football. You can make some moves, just be elusive. And this Hilton team certainly has some talent. From the 30, and the direct keeper going right up the middle, and some nice moves. The pull will be by Natalie Panaro.
Fine defensive effort made by number 30, Carlin Lowe of the Red Raiders. Number 11, Paige Dean on the keeper for the Cadets. Short gain on the play.
So Paige Dean
second down
on the quarterback keeper. We'll call it a gain of 4. Dean working alone here in the backfield. Takes the snap. It's a direct keeper once again. Dean following the block of Ramos, but no, the pull will happen at about the 24-yard line. Julia McNulty with the pull for Fairport.
Once again, Paige Jean on the keeper for the Cadets. They bring up third down.
Third and 16 for the line of gain. The fake to Ramos, the throw, and the reception, and there wasn't a pull. It goes down inside the 9. Now we get a flag coming in late from our referee, Ray Richardson. So we get the block in the back against Fairport. Should result in a first down.
The Cadets are knocking on the door.
All right, so it was actually 3rd and goal. So this will be 3rd and goal now from the 4 after the penalty. Cadets trying to convert on their opening drive. Ramos going into motion. The keeper by Dean. Dean walking her way into the end zone. It is a touchdown. Touchdown for the Hilton Cadets. Paige Dean.
Number 11, Paige Dean.
And that will give the 6-0 lead.
The Cadets will go for 1.
So you can go for 1 extra point, 2 or 3. More often than not, especially this point of the game, you're going to go for 1. So 3 yards out. Hilton to attempt the 1-point conversion attempt. Ramos, the lone person to the near side. It'll be Dean. Dean throwing, and it's intercepted. This can be returned. Hilton's got to get on it, and the pull saves the point. Avery Lucy with the interception, and so it'll remain a 6-0 lead here for the Hilton Cadets.
7 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It is your Hilton Cadets 6, the Fairport Red Raiders 0.
And we were looking back at the touchdown there by Paige Dean. Once again, our game tonight brought to you by the West Herr Automotive Group, where affordable doesn't need to be impossible. Start shopping your next ride today at westherr.com. Choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. West Herr will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge and get you the affordability monthly payment that you've been looking for. Welcome to West Herr in New York. So this will be the first offensive series here for Fairport. And again, Hilton kind of you could look at one of two ways. They played last night. Maybe they're a little tired, but to get that work last night, and now it's Fairport with their first series of the season. And the handoff, and it's a nice run, and the pull will go across the 35-yard line.
Number 9,
Kate Pecora getting the call.
Number 15, Elena Velez of the Cadets. It'll bring up second down for the Red Raiders.
Ball up to the 34. Second in zone. Second and 16 to go. Well, screen pass to the far side. Doesn't go for much. Good pull there by the Hilton Cadets.
Complete to number 1, Natalie Panera.
Panera with the
She was stopped by number 1, Nelia Ramos of the Cadets.
reception, and her number one counterpart, Ramos, with the pull. Ramos being just a sophomore. And here's the opportunity here for Hilton. Third and zone, 3rd and 12 to go. Pecora trying to make something happen, dumping it off the last second, and then the pull happens. So the outlet going to Panera, not for much.
Number 1, Natalie Panera. She was stopped by number 23, Amaya Miles. It is 4th down for Fairport.
Amaya Miles with her second pull tonight. So 4th and 13. And they will go for it. Here's the throw far side. Wide open, and the conversion is good. And the pull. Wow. That's Justin Tucker, the head coach of Fairport, saying, let's go for it. And it pays off big time.
Number 30, Carlin Lowe.
Carlin Lowe, the junior, wide open on the far side.
Number 3, Amelia Sloan of the Cadets. First down, Red Raiders.
Amelia Sloan, number 3, with the pull for the Hilton Cadets. The keeper again to the outside, and Fairport on the move. The pull on the far side, but not before Vasallo gets a really nice game. I think it's going to be just a little short.
Number 3, Ava Vasallo on the carry.
Ava Vasallo, a junior. And we do have a flag, though. It's on the far side. So there might have been a reason why Vasallo got so free on that.
10-yard infraction will still be first down.
Our first half sponsor, Bill Gray's. The Bill Gray's tap rooms as well. Enjoy a great plate every Tuesday and Sunday. And it is a Tuesday, by the way. Get 2 Bill Gray's cheeseburgers on top of the home fries and mac salad, loaded with the toppings of your choice, just for $10.99. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Some Bill Grace. They will mark this back. Make this first and 16. Again, the goal line is at the normal football 10, so this is 36 yards away. Vassallo faking the handoff, the lefty quarterback trying to buy some time. Vassallo throws across her body, high into the air, and unable to climb the ladder was Julie McNulty.
Pass ball is incomplete. Then we're going to second down.
There was no harm, no foul on that. They're going to go trips right, one receiver to the left. Vassallo on that block letter H here at Hilton. The keeper for Herr. Now the option pitch to the far side, and not much room there for Panera. Good pull by the Cadets once again.
Number 3, Ava Vassallo on the carry. Then we're going to third down for the Red Raiders.
Three receivers to the left, nobody to the right, so overstack formation here for Fairport. Vassallo will check it down. And then the pull on the far side.
Pass complete to number 15, Avery Lucy.
Lucy with the reception, Elena Velez with the pull for the Cadets. Another fourth down coming up. 4th and 10. So they have to get to the 30-yard line marker, which is actually the 20-yard line. The play action. Vassallo going for it all, and it's caught! Still going toward the end zone. Where was the pull? Where did it happen? The official right there. Touchdown! Touchdown, Fairport. Avery Lucy on a 4th down play.
The Red Raiders will go for 1.
Oh. And nope, the flag did not get pulled. Official was right there to make sure. Boy, Avery Lucy showing that strength. And what a nice arm there from Ava Vassallo. Fairport going for 1. This will give him the lead. 6-6 is our score. Vassallo toward the end zone. Wide open, and the conversion is good.
And it's good. Number 15, Avery Lucy.
Lucy with the
With 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
conversion.
It is the Fairport Red Raiders.
And Fairport answers, and on the conversion, Fairport takes a 7-6 lead. So both teams scoring on their opening possession, and maybe this is a game where we will look back and say it came down to a conversion, one way or the other. Dean out of the shotgun. The option play, she'll check it down, and it'll go for a short gain. Kate Pecora with the pull for Fairport.
Number 9, Kate Pecora on the stop. Pass complete to number 23, Maya Miles.
So Maya Miles with her second reception tonight.
Second down for the Cadets.
Because after this play, this will put us under a minute to go here in the first quarter already. A little bit of breeze here tonight in Hilton. Dean, another option play, and she's just going to truck ahead. Still with it, no. Putting her arm way up into the air saying, I got the pull. And that's really what you have to do here. Just signify to the officials, and sometimes it's hard for them to spot that you did it.
19, Julia McNulty on the stop.
Julie McNulty with the pull.
Number 11, Paige Dean on the carry for the Cadets.
To bring up third and zone.
Down for Hilton.
Have to get to the midfield stripe here. The snap and the pitch. Hilton on third down, the good pull.
Great defensive effort made by number 1, Natalie Panera.
Natalie Panera wearing that face mask.
Dean on the keeper.
Able to get that pull. As Dean kept it, and that will bring us to the end of the first. 7-6. Fairport leading after one. We'll take a quick break here. This is Rock Sports Net.
Groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why West Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's West Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Welcome back here to LeBeau Field on the campus of Hilton High School. 7-6, Fairport leading here as we begin the second. This is the fourth down play for the home team, Hilton. Hilton in the red uniforms here tonight. It's their home opener for the Cadets. Flag coming down. And this is like football you see in the fall. This is normally would go against the offense, and indeed this does. Tripping is a call. Ray Richardson right on top of it. Tonight's game brought to you by the Western Auto Group, where affordable doesn't need to be impossible. Start shopping your next ride today at westher.com. Choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. Westher will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge and get you into the affordably monthly payment you've been looking for. Welcome to Western New York. That is what you would say a costly penalty. Now, the scoreboard says fourth down. The down marker on the far says third. So a little bit of confusion here. I believe it's fourth. Razzle-dazzle play coming up. And back to the quarterback. This will go to Dean. And Dean, through a maze here, the pull will happen.
Number 30, Carlin Lowe on the stop. Number 11, Paige Dean on the carry.
Well, apparently was third down. The marker now says fourth. So the field was correct. So Hilton, on their second offensive series tonight, will elect to kick this away. And this is returnable. Up to the 30. There's the pull.
Number 30, Carlin Lowe on the return.
A Fairport fan below us said 5 down territory. So, Joel, was that 4 down or 5? It's something. The fact that we crossed over from the first to the second quarter. Now we'll go back and look at it. And I promise to be a little sharper on my end as well. It's opening night for us as well on Rock Sports Network. My name is Gene Battaglia. Joel Balthaser, our director, and thank you to the fine folks at Hilton for once again allowing us to set up shop here tonight. We are going to have a lot of spring action for you on Rock Sports Net. Be sure to follow us on social media. As starting off, Vassallo buying time, looked like she was going to run, and then, a little bit of a dangerous pass, miscommunication, no receiver in the area.
Second down for the Red Raiders.
So that'll bring up second and zone. Yeah, be sure to check out the Rock Sports Network on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch today's game and all of our games this season on demand 24/7 on your smart TV, desktop, or mobile device. RockSportsNetwork.com, Rochester's only digital sports channel. Second and zone. And faking the handoff. Now the check down coming, and the throw was a little low for Natalie Panera on the far side.
Pass complete to number 1, Natalie Panera. No gain on the play. We're going to third down and 13 for the Red Raiders.
So for everybody that might be watching this back, whether that is a few days from now or maybe a few years from now, temperature today in Rochester, we reached up to 70, but up in here in Hilton, now we're down to 60 here tonight. The wind coming through, so a little bit of a chill in the air. Vassallo, buying time, throws across the middle, and it's deflected off the hand. Getting one hand on it was Kate Pecora, and again, a play that could have gone the other way, but
fourth down for the Red Raiders.
Fairport now facing fourth down. They had a big conversion, and they are electing to punt this away. So, again, no surprises in flag football. You have to declare your intentions. So both defenses get a stop second time they're out on the field, making the proper adjustments. This will be returnable on a bounce. Some east-west running that's going to pay off here. Still on her feet, and then the pull will happen. Whoa, no! Nope, pulling her hand up into the air and getting the pull there. Believe that, too. Line of gain is only a few yards away. The pitch, and that pull happened, but
Number 30, Carlin Lowe on the stop.
Low with the pull.
23, Amaya Miles on the carry.
Miles getting the first down.
Cadets inside Red Raider territory.
So 4 downs here to get to the end zone. Here's crack number 1 at it, as we're now under 7 minutes to go here in the first half tonight. All in all, it's not been a bad weather night here tonight in Hilton. As the pull happens, Natalie Panera.
Number 1, Natalie Panera on the stop. Number 11, Paige Dean on the carry for the Cadets.
So Dean on the keeper. Maybe 1 on the play.
Gain of 2 on the play. We're going second down and 14.
The option play, pitch to the far side, back to Dean, the pull happens. And Fairport tightening things up here in the red zone.
For the Red Raiders. Paige Dean once again on the carry for the Cadets. Gain of 1 on the play. We're going third down and 13.
And we get a timeout called by Hilton. Good time to call a timeout if you're Dave Marine there. Talk it over on third down. It is still early in the season, so you're working a lot of the plays in here. While we have a second here, too, we want to thank our first half sponsor. That would be Bill Gray's. Check out all the restaurants and tap rooms for Bill Gray's, and every Tuesday and Sunday at Bill Gray's, you can get a great plate for only $10.99. That's 2 cheeseburgers on top of home fries, mac salad, loaded with your choice of toppings, including Bill Gray's famous meat sauce. Oh, again, only $10.99. Gimme some Bill Gray's. Be sure to follow Rock Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram, where you can find some great local and regional sports news and entertainment, including live streaming high school and college game broadcasts and much more. Make sure to like and follow Rock Sports Net across all social media. And following tonight's game, we will have our player of the game presented by Herr Auto Group. And we will have that up on Facebook and Insta at some point for you to enjoy that interview. 3rd and 13, or 3rd and goal. Another way to say it. Here's going to be the snap. The pass by Dean toward the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a lot of white jerseys around there.
It'll bring up 4th down for the Cadets.
Elena Grididaria was the intended receiver. We're past the midway point here of the second. All right, last chance here for Hilton on this drive. This is 4th down. Got to get to the end zone. Dean looks, fires toward the end zone, back of the end zone. Caught, is she in? You betcha. Touchdown. Touchdown, Hilton Cadets. The Cadets retake the lead. That's number 3, Amelia Sloan, the junior, from 13 yards out.
To Amelia Sloan in the back of the end zone. The Cadets will go for 1.
What a great throw. And Sloan able to know where she wanted to be. Again, it's not the football end zone you're used to, so can't go by that. That would be actually the back of the end zone here in flag football. Here's the conversion attempt. Dean fires. It's incomplete. So our score will remain 12-7. Ramos, the intended receiver on that.
The Fairport Red Raiders 7.
And that's a look at the touchdown from 13 yards out. You're watching the Herr Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week on Rock Sports Network. In fact, we can put a plural on that because we're going to double dip this week. Saturday morning, we will be at Gates Chili for Olympia and Gates Chili. I think more accurately, that's Olympia Odyssey, that school, but we will be there nonetheless as we sample a lot of great programs around Section 5. So the quick answer and the pull. So that is going to get into a new zone. How do you like that? Across the 40-yard line, I do believe, as Pecora, good two-way player with number 9, and that zone is good. Just across the 40-yard line.
Pecora gains it up for the 1st down. It is 1st and 20, Red Raiders.
So the next zone, of course, would be equivalent to the midfield stripe. And the pull after the carry by Panera.
Number 1, Natalie Panera.
Paige Dean with the pull at linebacker.
Stop at number 11, Paige Dean of the Cadets. They bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Red Raiders.
So 3rd and 2. The line to gain will be the midfield stripe here. Here's going to be the pass, and it's good. Ball came out of the end, doesn't matter because the pull happened way before that.
Pass complete. Number 13, Olivia Argone.
Olivia Argone.
She was stop at number 2, Alina Grudaria of the Cadets.
Grudaria with a pull.
Gains it up for the 1st down.
But it is another 1st down.
For the Red Raiders.
17 yards to go for the next line to gain. The snap. Throw over the middle into traffic, and it's incomplete. And slow to get up for Hilton. That's Avery Lucy, who has the touchdown tonight. But Hilton was up to the task. Lots of coverage around there. Well, if nothing else, wind as much clock down here if you're Fairport. You don't want to give, if you can't get the points here, at least don't let Hilton get the ball back. That's kind of the way you got to look at this maybe. And if you do, you have to give it back. Not much time. Pitch way into the air. And that is going to result in a loss on the play.
Pitch given to Natalie Panera.
Panera had to get that high. Ramos with the pull for the Cadets. And that's a loss back to the 40-yard line, which would be the football 50.
Loss of 4 on the play. There we go. 3rd down and 21.
Down to 1:43 remaining in the half. This is 3rd down. Throw across the middle. That'll be complete. It is going to be short of the marker.
Pass complete to number 30, Carlin Lowe.
Amelia Sloan with the pull.
It'll be 4th down and 9 for Fairport.
So Fairport with the 4th down. And no timeout being called by either side here. Vasallo looking at a wristband. Usually a tell. It's a different sort of play. As Vasallo improvising. Doesn't like what she sees. She has a receiver wide open, near side, 1st down and more. The pull is good. That's a touchdown-saving pull there by Amelia Sloan. And it was a question, was Vasallo going to see her? Was she going to find Kate Pecora? And eventually she did. So that comes on a 4th down play, and we do get a timeout now with 51 seconds remaining here in the first half, as it's Hilton leading by 12-7 score. Tonight's game brought to you by the West Herr Automotive Group, where affordable doesn't need to be impossible. Start shopping for your next ride today at westherr.com. Choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. West Herr will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge and get you into the affordably monthly payment you've been looking for. Welcome to West Herr, New York. Yeah, the rain came down, stopped about 10 minutes before the start of our game tonight, and once it stopped, we had a beautiful double rainbow here tonight in Hilton. And for Fairport, it's their season opener. For Hilton, the home opener tonight. Once again, Hilton coming off a 26-20 win against Pittsburgh, a game originally scheduled for Tuesday because the cold weather was moved to Wednesday. 51 seconds remaining. And now it's 1st and zone or 1st and goal here as the handoff trying to get to the corner. And the pull will be good on the far side. And this is going to keep the clock running. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Actually, 1, I beg your pardon. 1 timeout remaining.
Number 30, Carlin Lowe on the carry.
Lowe with the carry. This is taking a lot of time here. Fairport has to hurry up. Clock down to 25 seconds. Vasallo waiting the shotgun snap. Takes it. Vasallo was going to go ahead and not much. And now pretty much you'll have to use the last time out here, I would think, if you're head coach Justin Tucker, and he does. With 14 seconds remaining, this will bring up 3rd down, and the next play has to be simple. You got to put it up into the air to the end zone, and if it doesn't get complete, you'll at least have one more crack at it with 14 seconds remaining. Our fine producer, Joel Balthaser, tonight. Executive producer Gary Zajac on Rock Sports Net. Here's third down. 14 seconds remaining. Vassallo looking to throw to the end zone. It goes up, and it's in the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Fairport Raiders. That'll be number 30, Carlin Lowe, climbing the ladder. And Fairport, with just 8 seconds remaining here in the half, retakes the lead.
Fairport will go for one.
Lowe framing that up. And a perfectly placed ball by Ava Vassallo. Fairport going for one. The throw and another conversion attempt is good.
With 8 seconds remaining in the first half, it is the Fairport Red Raiders 14.
So the conversion going for 1 point, making it 14-12 our score. That's our difference. Fairport converting on their 2 conversions tonight, and Hilton getting the 2 touchdowns but not able to convert on the extra points. Let's see if Velez gets the call here. Velez went out the door against Pittsburgh. Got to try something here. One play, the razzle-dazzle. Back this goes. The dump over the middle, and it's incomplete after all that. That is not the worst thing in the world, though, because I don't think that was going to go very far. It was only, and it stops the clock at least with 2 seconds.
It'll bring up second down.
And now Hilton will use their last timeout. So our scoring tonight began with Paige Dean getting the touchdown, making it a 6-0 score for Hilton. A lead change then as Avery Lucy with the touchdown and then the 1-point conversion, giving Fairport the lead. Sloan 13 yards back of the end zone on 4th down, made it 12-7. Horn sounds, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Lowe, with just 8 seconds remaining, conversion attempt good as well. And that's where we're at right now. Fairport leading Hilton 14-12 here at the end of the first half. Well, these halftimes aren't very long. That's the one thing we've learned here in flag football. So don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break and be back in about 5 minutes or so here on Rock Sports Net.
Groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come. The kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime. We look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why West Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's West Herr.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more